Assalamu alaikum, children. Do you know what time it is? That's right, it's story time with Falaah College. This is Mrs Moola, and today I am going to read to you a very unique and original story. Now, there are millions of books out there written by millions of authors just waiting to be read. So it was a really difficult task to choose the book that I wanted to showcase today. And after much thought, I decided that I would read a book written by the most unique little authors you could ever imagine. A group of 7-year-old children. That's right, you heard correctly. A group of 7-year-old children in my class got together and wrote a very different twist on Snow White and the Seven Dwarves. And I'm sure you have all heard of Snow White and the Seven Dwarves, but they decided to write a book called Safiyya and the Seven Dwarves. So today I'm going to be sharing their ideas with you. Are you ready? Once upon a time, in a tiny village, there lived a kind-hearted little girl. Her name was Safiyya. Safiyya was happiest when she was picking apples off her apple trees. She would then share this with all the villagers. Everyone loved her very much. She loved to help people. She was also very patient with others. Nobody was ever made to feel like they were not important. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala had truly blessed her with a beautiful heart. One day, there was great excitement among the people. Everybody was talking about the 7 dwarves who had come to live in the village. Safiyya could not wait to meet them and to make them feel welcome. On Monday, Safiyya went to visit her new neighbor Grumpy. Now you may know Grumpy from the original Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, and you know he was always complaining. She took some freshly baked apple tarts with her. Why would anyone be named Grumpy? Thought Safiyya as she made her way to his house. But as she got closer, she could hear someone grumbling. This house is too small. I hate it. Peas taste yucky. I hate it. I am too short. I can't reach the stove. I hate it. Grumble, grumble, grumble. The list of complaints went on and on. Safiyya was very sad to hear this. She told Grumpy, Alhamdulillah, you have a house, even if it is small. You have food, even if it is not your favorite. You have good health, even if you are short. Say Alhamdulillah for everything. Very important lesson. Grumpy was ashamed of this behavior. Everything that Safiyya said was true. He decided that from now he would always make shukr for everything. Grumpy was now called grateful. On Tuesday, Safiyya went to the park. There she met the second dwarf, Dopey. Do you remember Dopey? Yes, the dwarf was always not popular because he was not so smart. Dopey was very sad. Nobody wanted to be his friend because he was not very smart. He couldn't read big words like the other children at school. Oh, don't be sad, said Safiyya. Allah has given everyone special talents. What are you good at? Well, I'm really good at art. Look at this Kaaba that I painted, said Dopey. Wow, that is amazing, said Safiyya. From today, we shall call you Delightful. On Wednesday, Safiyya went to the market to sell some apples. Suddenly, she heard someone sneeze, a tissue! She felt something land on her arm. It was a big booger. Oh no! And that is how Safiyya met Sneezy, the third dwarf. Oh dear, said Safiyya as she quickly cleaned herself. You must always use a tissue or sneeze into your elbow. Cleanliness is half of our iman. But most importantly, you must say Alhamdulillah when you sneeze. You are right. Achoo! Thank you for that reminder, said Sneezy. From today, we shall call you Squeaky Clean. On Thursday, Safiyya went to school. At break time, she saw a very shy dwarf sitting all by himself. Can you guess who this is? Yes, this was the fourth dwarf, Bashful. Safiyya went up to Bashful and asked him if he wanted to be friends with her. You can make lots of friends if you are not shy, said Safiyya. Just make salam to everyone and you will see how easy it is. You are right. This is easy. I will try my best. Thank you for being a good friend, Safiyya, said Bashful. From today, we shall call you Brave, said Safiyya. On Friday, Safiyya went to madrasa. There she saw the fifth dwarf, Sleepy. Can you guess what he was doing? Yes, he was fast asleep and snoring rather loudly. Safiyya gently woke him up. I'm sorry, said Sleepy. Oh, I always fall asleep at madrasa. Well, you should go and make wudu when you feel sleepy, said Safiyya. And make sure you sleep early. A good night's sleep is very important. That is an excellent idea, Safiyya. Thank you for always helping us, said Sleepy. From today, we shall call you Super Alert, said Safiyya. On Saturday, Safiyya went to get an ice cream. Happy, the sixth dwarf, had a big chocolate cone in his hand. He was very happy. Suddenly, someone pushed into him and his ice cream went flying to the ground. Splat! Happy's eyes filled with tears. I am not crying, he said. My eyes are just a little bit itchy, but I am still happy, said Happy. Oh, it's okay to be sad sometimes, said Safiyya. You don't have to be happy all of the time. Your emotions are an important part of who you are. Thank you, Safiyya. You are always so kind and helpful. From today, we shall call you Healthy, said Safiyya. The dwarves were now all living in the house next door to Safiyya. On Sunday, Safiyya decided to take them some apple pie. When she got to the house, she saw the seventh dwarf, Doc, busy cleaning up. Do you remember Doc? The one who was always doing things. Oh no, dear. I have no time for apple pie now, said Doc. I have to make the beds, I have to wash clothes, I've got to clean the bathroom, sweep the floors, and fix the roof. I have too many responsibilities, said Doc. But why are you doing everything by yourself? Asked Safiyya. Because I am the responsible one, said Doc. Well, why don't you share some of your chores? It is important to teach others to be responsible as well. You can simply check to see if everything is being done. You are right, said Doc. I am going to try that. Thank you, Safiyya. From today, we shall call you Deputy Doc, said Safiyya. Safiyya was very pleased that she had helped all the dwarves. There was peace in the village as everybody lived happily. But one day, the dwarves received some very sad news. Safiyya had fallen ill. The dwarves all rushed over to help her. They cooked yummy meals for her. They cleaned the house, washed the clothes, and even raked the yard. And every day they made dua until she was well again. Soon Safiyya was back to picking her apples, helping the villagers, and spreading joy wherever she went. When we are kind to others, others will be kind to us. This is how we will bring change to the world and make it a better place. The name a person is called by is very important. May we all live up to the beautiful names we were given, inshallah. And that, boys and girls, was a very beautiful story written by a group of 7-year-old learners. I do hope you enjoyed it. We will be back very soon with our 2024 book. Jazakallah.